Hello friends, and welcome to part 2 of a drip irrigation setup for my backyard. So the main line has been ran to all the corners of the backyard where I wanted it, and now I will be just adding the 1/4-inch tubing to go to each individual plant. And here again, I have distribution tubing going to each individual garden bed. And there will be on and off valves, so this way if I'm not using one of the beds I can just turn the water off so it's not being wasted. And I am using garden staples to keep the tubing in place, and then it got covered up with soil. And here's another valve I was using to turn the water on and off as I need to. This area is done where I have my little rhododendron growing. And just look at all my weeds. That is kind of embarrassing. Does not look like they need a lot of water to thrive. So I got it run all the way through. Kind of circles around and comes all the way down to this hydrangea. And right here, I'm just gonna go ahead. And then I kept the end. This is the first melon plant that I have right over here. And I will be going from this 1/2-inch tubing and adding the 1/4-inch to go to that plant. I am using this punch tool to make a hole in the 1/2-inch tubing. And I'll be using one of these couplers. I added 1/4-inch tubing without any holes in it. Then, using another coupler, I added 1/4-inch tubing with emitter holes every 6 inches. I fed this tubing through underneath the melon plant, and I'm just gonna cut out the excess. And use one of these ends. Perfect. Let's add some garden staples. Look at the size of these melons. Spaghetti squash is growing really well. These are Charleston gray watermelons. They did amazingly well this year for me. I am definitely looking forward to growing them again. my 1/4-inch tubing going off my main line. I'm gonna connect the one that has emitter holes in it. We are using Beehive app and we have our zones set up right now. So we're just gonna test bushes right now. Let's put it on for 5 minutes. And let's turn it on. And over here, you can see our timer. We actually ended up buying a different one for the back because we needed more zones. But on here, it actually tells you how many minutes we'll be running for. And let's take a look how the water is working. Okay, and here's one of the bushes that is being watered. You can see the water coming out and no leaks otherwise, so that's great. We're gonna let it run for 5 minutes and see if that's enough. If not, I might have to just turn it on for a little bit longer. And here's my magnolia tree. This one is actually has mulch too. Let's see if this one's working. There it is. Now, I can just sit back and relax. It was worth every minute of my time to get this drip irrigation set up. I'm sure many of you know that it can take anywhere from an hour to a couple hours to get everything watered in by hand. But now I can just use my app to turn the water on and it will water that for me. I'm so glad that it's all done now. I appreciate you guys watching this and have a wonderful day. Happy gardening!